All right, you guys. So today we're working on division. We are going to work on basic division today. Just make sure you know those division facts. And of course, in order to know division facts, you got to know your multiplication facts. All right. So first, what we're going to do is think about division for a second. What does division mean, or what does the word divide mean? When I'm dividing, what am I doing here? I am either splitting something up, I am sharing something, I am cutting, I am putting them into different groups. Um, so things like that. These words are like key words for division: split, share, cut, grouping, giving. If you're giving something to someone, these are words that means okay, I am dividing here. I'm splitting something up. I'm breaking it apart. Um, means to divide. So what we're going to do is we're just going to work on some basic division problems, making sure you understand how to divide. All right. So first, we need to understand what does each section mean in a division problem. So on the inside, this is called your dividend. All right. So you may hear myself say, what is the dividend? This is the dividend. It's the inside of your division problem. And then out here, it kind of looks like a division problem. There we go. Out here, this is called your divisor. So the number out here is your divisor. And then up here, which is your answer, is called the quotient. So you may see a division problem that looks like this. 28 divided by um, 28 divided by 4 is 7. So you have your dividend, you have your divisor, and you have your quotient. And then oftentimes you'll have an R, which means your remainder, so whatever's left over. But we'll talk about that later. So right now we're going to just work on dividing, and this is something we've learned in third grade with just the simple division facts, all right? So if I have a problem that says, what is 30 divided by 6? We're thinking about 6 times what equals 30. Think about your division fact. 6 times what equals 30? 6 times something equals 30. 6 times what equals 30? Excellent. 6 times 5. So 5 will be my answer. All right, what if I have this? What if I have um, 48 divided by 8? What is 48 divided by 8? Or you can flip it and figure out what is the multiplication problem that I need to figure out. 8 times what equals 48? So 8 times what equals 48? Great, 6. So 6 would be your answer. All right, so that's what we're doing here. We're going to make sure we know how to divide simply, all right? So let's go back to a question, and we're going to try to divide this. So let's do, we'll have one. 250 divided by 5. This is what you're going to see today. You're going to see it having zeros at the end. Just like how we have zeros at the end when we're multiplying, you're having zeros at the end when you're dividing. So when you're doing 250 divided by 5, you can have it this way or you can have it looking this way, right? So we're going to see, what is 250 divided by 5? So what do you notice out of 250? What number do you notice? Good, you notice the 25. So all I have to do is hide the 0 and think 25 divided by 5. What is 25 divided by 5? Good, 25 divided by 5 is 5. And then all you have to do is add that 0 back that you hid. So my answer would be 50. It'll be that simple. All right, so what if I have this? What if I have, let me erase. What if I have 320 divided by 4? So you need to look and think, what number do I notice out of the 320? Or hide your 0, and what number do you notice? Good, you notice that 32. So 32 divided by 4. What is 32 divided by 4? Or you can say 4 times what equals 32? Great, 8. So my answer would be 8 here. That would be my answer. But I'm missing something. What was I missing? Great, I'm missing my 0. Remember, I hid my 0? Bring my 0 back. So 80 would be my answer. All right, so we're going to look at some questions on our on our Canvas today. So this one, question number 2, is on Canvas. So make sure you're looking so you can get the answer. So it says Molly and 5 of her friends picked a total of 300 oranges. If each picked the same number of oranges, how many oranges did Molly pick? Now, it says Molly and 5 of her friends. We got to think about that. Molly plus 5 of her friends. How many people is that? That's 6 people. All right, so it's not 5 people, it's 6 people. So 6 people picked a total of 300 oranges. If each picked the same number of oranges, how many oranges did Molly pick? I know a lot of you guys say, oh, I see each means multiplied. No, it doesn't, because they already told me how many each person, they didn't tell me how many each person picked. So I don't know what the each is. So I can't multiply here. We don't have a number by each that tells me what each person did or how much each person picked. We're trying to find the each. So we're trying to find the each, or each is in the question, then I know I need to divide here. So I know I'm dividing 300 oranges because that was our total. It gave us our total of 300 oranges. And I'm dividing it by 6. So again, we're just going to hide 1 0. So let's hide 1 0 and figure out, ooh, I spotted a number. I spotted 30. What is 30 divided by 6? Or 6 times what equals 30? Good. 6 times 5 equals 30. And then we're just going to add our 0 back. So that means my answer would be 50. 50 would be my answer for number 2. All right, let's do one more. One more question. All right, this next question. It says that 160 divided by 4. We're just trying to figure out what that is, right? So if I'm doing 160 divided by 4, I'm going to hide one of my zeros. And what number do you notice? Good, 16. So 16 divided by 4. Or 4 times what equals 16? Good, 4 times 4. Or 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So I know it's 4, but then I just have to add my 0 back from what I hid. So my answer would be 40. Oh, another B. So 40 would be my answer. All right, you guys. So we worked on dividing with the 0 at the end today. And tomorrow we're going to just continue on with our division.